Hello everybody, welcome back to This Old Cook. Sorry I haven't been around for a week or so. I've been on holiday to Spain, so there'll probably be a few more tapas dishes coming over the next few weeks. But what I want to share with you today, and I'm sorry to use the word Christmas, is Christmas puddings. This is a very, very old recipe that's been handed down throughout generations. It's one that I'd love to keep alive. There's a lot of ingredients in it, but it's a much lighter pudding than some of them that you can buy. That's just so heavy. They're too much for me. So we'll go over there, go through the ingredients, and we'll get on it. So I hope you enjoy this one. Let me know if you do in the comments down below. Right, we'll have a quick run through of the ingredients. Don't worry about writing these down now because I'll put all the ingredients in the description box down below along with the quantities. But just a quick run through, and there are quite a few ingredients here. So I've got some blanched almonds that I'm going to chop in my new chopping machine. They're not pink, they look pink, it's just the plastic, and it fooled me. I thought these are pink, but they're not, they're white. Eggs, lemon, raisins, mixed peel. If you don't like mixed peel, don't put it in, it's not vital for that. Carrots, cooking apple, chopped dates. I've got some 2-day-old bread here that I'm going to make into fresh breadcrumbs. We've got some black treacle or molasses if you're in America, if you prefer that. Some brandy, plenty brandy. Sultanas, currants, light brown sugar. I have some shredded beef suet if you want to use that. If you're vegetarian, like some folks are, you can use vegetable shredded suet. It's all good. Some nutmeg, cinnamon, mixed spice. I think that about covers it. Yeah, right. So I'll get set up, and it's quite a simple recipe to make actually. So I'll grate the carrot and the apple and do everything else, and then be back in a second to show you the next bit. Right, and so the next step in this is we're gonna put the fruit into a bowl. I've got all the fruit mixed together here, and my fruits are 250 grams of sultanas, 500 grams of raisins, 250 grams of currants, and 125 grams of chopped dates. That's the fruit, and I'm going to use, we're going to be using about 400 milliliters of brandy. So I've got half of the brandy here, and I'm going to put that over the fruit. If you want to add a bit more brandy, it's fine, it's all good. And what I'm going to do is just leave this in the bowl now, covered with a tea towel, and leave it overnight, and then we'll come back and do the rest tomorrow. So see you in a minute. Well, tomorrow. So it's the next morning. Let's get everything together. In my large pan, my muslin pan, I haven't got a very big bowl. Fruit that's been steeping overnight in the brandy. Sorry about the noise. Right, that's the fruit in. Smells pretty glorious. So it's just a matter now of putting all the rest of the ingredients in. So let's get on with that. Suet, breadcrumbs, soft light brown sugar. Next thing, some apple and the grated apple and carrot. I did in my shiny new Ninja machine. Right, let's give this a little mix in. That's not all of it yet. Just going to get it distributed. Might have to get our hands in there in a minute, because it's by far the best way to get this all nicely mixed in together. Right, okay, I'm going to put my nuts in there. The spices, now these spices, these ground spices, this is going to make it smell just like Christmas, let me tell you. So another little mix. Beautiful. Okay, I want 2 tablespoons of black treacle. This is really messy usually. So I like to just put a little bit of oil. I put too much in there. One moment please. Just a little bit on the spoon. This will help the black treacle come off of the spoon easy. I want 2 teaspoons. I want 2 dessert spoons of this. Oof. That is so sticky, really sticky. So 4 large eggs that I've beaten. And the rest of the brandy. So that is about another 200 millilitres of brandy. Now we've got to get all this combined. This is going to take a little while, so you know what, I'll get on and do that, and I'll come back in just a minute. Right, that's it all combined now. I did go in with my hands and get it all mixed in. It's by far the best way to make sure it's all evenly distributed. Now we will be covering this and leaving it once again overnight. Tradition has it that every member of your family in your household needs to give the pudding a stir just once. It's good luck, so make sure you stick with tradition if you're going to have a go at this. And also, having said that, every time you pass it, throughout that time, just give it a quick stir. So that's it. Back tomorrow and we'll start assembling the puddings and getting them steamed. Good morning, it's the next morning now and start of the steaming day. I've distributed all the Christmas pudding mix into 3 of these Mason and Cash pudding basins. They are 1 litre pudding basins, number S30. Put a bit of baking parchment, non-stick baking parchment on the top, like so. And then we're going to seal them in foil. Now I just want to show you this bit because you need to put a pleat. Sorry about the noise. You need to put a pleat in the middle because these will expand. So just do a little fold like that. You see that? Just a little fold. And then evenly wrap the foil round and underneath. I hope you can see that okay. Give it a nice push down. so it's nice and flat on the bottom. We don't want any leaks in this. So that piece of foil there, that little pleat we put in, will allow that to rise. It's not going to go mad and go over the top, but it'll just allow the pudding to expand. And then what I shall do is put these into my steamer and steam each pudding for 4 hours. Now just make sure you just keep your eye on the water when you're doing the steaming. Don't let it boil dry. You only want it like a simmer. So just keep your eye on that. And I'll be back in 12 hours once they're all done. Right, so after steaming my puddings for 4 hours each, so 12 hours later, let's just take the top off and have a little look. As you can see, it's a lot lighter in colour than the standard really heavy ones that you sort of buy in the shops. What I also like to do is just to every 4 weeks before Christmas, just stab them with a skewer like so, just randomly, and then we're going to reach for the brandy and we're going to feed the puddings. Just a dessert spoon, about every 4 weeks, just over the top. That's it. So recover it, recover the top with foil. You'll need to steam these for 2 hours before you want to eat them. You could try microwaving them. I don't like doing that. I prefer to steam it because it's the old-fashioned way. You just cover them with foil, keep them in a cool, dark place like a cool room or under your bed or whatever, and these would be good for about 18 months. Obviously don't feed them with brandy for 18 months because, well, it'd be about £1 million. So that's it. I hope you kind of enjoyed that. If you did and you have a go at it, then let me know in the comments down below what you think. Thanks for watching.